Hello YouTube, this is Jacoby Amming, bringing you a Titanfall beta video. And in this video I'm going over the overall, this is just like an overview of Titanfall, I guess. So there's not really one thing I'm touching in this. This is the main menu whenever you can connect to a server. They were having issues a couple days ago. This is the overall thing. As you can see, I am on the Xbox One. You have some basic options, obviously, play beta and training. Play beta, you can see your different game modes. There's only 3 in the beta and a variety one. Attrition is basically team deathmatch. Hardpoint domination with 3 objectives. And last Titan standing, it's 6v6. All Titans, if you die, you don't respawn, basically. Pretty simple, straightforward. You don't need anything complex. It's only a beta. Training, you do all the training ones right when you connect to a server. You're like always connected to a server. So like even right now I'm in a server, if that makes any sense. But it automatically puts you right in the training, and you need to do all the training before you can go out. It's helpful. If like you forget anything, you might want to redo it. Then you got your loadouts, Pilot and Titan. They're obviously different. This is the one I use for Pilot, and I wonder if they're going to let you change the names on these. Maybe in the full game they will, but just something they should add. I do use the SMG, and I only have 1 attachment unlocked for it so far. I don't have the HCOG sight. I only have iron sights, and Scatterfire is the only mod I have for it. Basically, it just increases your rate of fire. Factory issue is just none of them. No mods. There are only like 5 guns in this beta. There's just your basic rifle, your basic shotgun, your basic SMG, and your basic sniper, and the smart pistol. Smart pistol is a very interesting gun. I'll probably do a better review of that later. It's kind of OP. Anyway, then you got your anti-Titan weapon, and I love how they put this above your sidearm, because you're going to use this way more than your sidearm. And they have only 2 options, the Archer Heavy Rocket and the Sidewinder. This is like a lock-on rocket launcher. I don't really use that because I'd rather not lock on. This is like a 25 rocket magazine, rapid fire, fully automatic rocket launcher. I use this because it just deals out a lot of damage, or at least it feels like it. And like they get a lock-on signal if you're in a Titan with this, so they can kind of jump behind a wall. But this, I mean, you can poke your head out of like a building, and you can spray them with like 12 of your magazine, then run away, and they're never going to know where to find you. So I really like that. But this, you need to be kind of close for this. This you can be like on a 3-story rooftop and just be shooting down on them. But anyway, your sidearm, there's only 2 of them. You got the auto pistol, which is like a fully automatic pistol, and just your basic pistol right there. Your tactical ability, there's only 2 of them. Stim and Cloak. I use Stim. It just like increases your running speed and your health regeneration. Cloak makes you slightly invisible. Slightly. Instead of saying almost completely, you're just slightly invisible, because they can still pick you out very easily. Grunts, you could probably run into a grunt and they wouldn't even see you. But if you're in a Titan, they're going to see you pretty easily. The only time that's good is if you're using the lock-on rocket launcher. You can hit your cloak, lock on, and then shoot. And whenever you shoot cloaked, it automatically disables it. But it doesn't disable it when you're locking on with the smart pistol. That's the OP side. I'll touch that in a different video. Anyway, you got your ordnance. I use frag grenades. These are underused, period. I got like a triple kill with them. I just tossed it on an objective. And you can toss them like 4 years away from you, because they barely drop at all. I'll probably have another video on these, because those are really, really good, and no one ever uses them. Arc grenades, I don't really use them. It only distracts Titans for like 3 seconds or something. It's really not efficient. Tier 1 kit, I use advanced parkour, because I like to be able to run on walls better and stuff. Explosives, this isn't bad. It just, you can carry one more frag grenade, which I'd rather be able to run up walls better than carry one more frag grenade. Power cell, this is a decent one. It just, it slows down the cooldown on your tactical ability, or speeds it up rather, makes it shorter. Tier 2, I'm using minion detector because I like to see where everything is on the minimap. This will just show minions on the other team on the minimap at all times. Dome shield battery, basically whenever you call in a Titan, it has this like shield around it, and this will increase the duration of that shield. Warp fall transmitter, I don't have this unlocked. This is one of the last things. And basically you can like burst with the Titan, and I'm guessing that this makes these like bursts longer, which I could see that being helpful. I'm probably going to put that on whenever I unlock it. And then you can change your gender for all of the female gamers out there, or the guys that are perverts, whichever ones you are. Anyway, and you only get 3 classes, and like I said before, you really should be able to rename them. But anyway, it's only beta. Maybe they'll put that in. But they only have like a month. Anyway, Titan loadouts. I use this one, so we're going to look over that one. You got only 1 chassis in the beta, but there's been 3 of them confirmed overall so far. And you got 3 weapons. I use the 40mm cannon because it's like a semi-automatic gun, but it can one-shot pilots, which is really good. Quad rockets, either mostly for fighting other Titans. I don't really use them because they're not like that accurate. I don't know how to say it, but I didn't like them. I tried them, I didn't like them. And the chain gun, that's just like the basic assault rifle for Titans. I prefer a more like accurate kind of cannon. Tactical ability, there's only 2 of them. Vortex shield, I'm sure you've seen it in any gameplay of it. You basically can hold like a shield out in front of you that'll like absorb enemy fire, and then you can shoot it back at them whenever you let it go. And electric smoke, this is one I use because it like will do a cloud of smoke around your Titan that like shocks enemy Titans and enemy like people too. So if you're getting rodeoed by an enemy, which means they like jump onto your back and they're like shooting your brains out, and you pop this smoke, it's going to do damage to them. And if they don't jump off, they're going to die. So I really do enjoy using that. Then you got your ordnance. I use rocket salvo, but I'm probably going to switch to these warheads. Just because I want to try them out. This is just like free fire. It's like a bunch of rockets from like your shoulder, I guess. So like they just kind of go where you're facing and where you're aiming. They're not that accurate. They just kind of go in the direction. They're pretty effective, those, even against ground forces. Like if you run up to an objective and you shoot those in, it's basically going to wipe out everybody. But these ones you got to lock onto their targets, but they do just as much damage, and everyone will hit. So, and you can only lock on to Titans, I think. But I'm probably going to switch those. Yeah, let's switch those now. Tier 1 kit. I use regen booster just because who doesn't want to regen health faster. Nuclear ejection is pretty cool. Basically, whenever your Titan is doomed, you can eject, and then whenever you eject, like this will make like a huge explosion where your Titan was whenever it dies. Faster autoloader. I could see this being helpful. It's gonna get you your warheads, your ordnance that much faster. Tier 2, you only got 2 survivor, which will increase the time that you are doomed. Like it'll increase the time before you need to eject, and auto eject. So obviously, instead of you can press X 4 times to eject, this will just auto eject you whenever it's getting low. But I could see auto eject and nuclear ejection being a good combination, because you can just keep on fighting and you stay focused on the fight, and then you'll just eject out and you'll blow up. I could see that being good, but regen is just awesome because you'll jump behind like a building for like 2 seconds or 3 seconds and your whole shields will be back up, and it can just stun the enemy. Anyway, and again, you have 3 classes there. I don't think you can edit these names yet, but who knows, you might be able to in the future. Burn cards, I'll explain that in an upcoming video when I have some more information about that. Last game summary, you can see your last game, personal stats, you see a whole poop ton of stats, like some ridiculous time ones. I was looking at how many minutes you've spent wall running. I spent 1 minute in air. I've played for 1 hour and 57 minutes. Anyway, pretty cool. Crazy stuff in that. Your challenge is obviously a good way to get XP. You might want to track those like in any other game. And you got your options. I would suggest definitely turning on subtitles. And if you want to change your stick layout and everything, you're not touching. Oh. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I just want to know what that was. This is like your tactical for like Call of Duty. That's what I use because I like being able to crouch with the stick. Anyway, two things they should add. One, they should add a voice, some more volume mixing, like a voice one, because I would turn the voice up and like the background down so I can hear it better. But the subtitles kind of covers that. And a colorblind mode. I don't have a problem with the minimap like I do. I'm colorblind. Like I do in most games because it's not red and green. And sometimes the red and green will like look the same. Like in Call of Duty's. But because it's red and blue, I don't have a problem with it. Now, I don't know if your friends come up a different shade of blue. That could be a problem. If your friends come up as green, then I might mistake them for enemies. But just a suggestion. Otherwise, it's a great beta. Awesome. Definitely some more gameplay. I'll explain burn cards in the next video. And why the Smart Pistol is OP. And probably the video after that. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a good day.